Hello Stampers, Kelly Acheson at stampabove.com coming to you from Menasha, Wisconsin. Today I'm going to show you how to make a very quick and easy masculine card. And as a matter of fact, I have two of them to show you. One I'll be making for this video and the other one I'll give you some tips and let you know all the details about it. Let's get started. I'm bringing in my cardstock that I'm going to be using. I have got a piece of 5.5 by 8.5 inch crumb cake cardstock here. Just going to burnish that edge. Then I've got a piece of 4 by 5.25 Whisper White for the inside, and a piece of Whisper White that is 4 3/4 by 3.5, and a piece of Night of Navy that's just 1/8 of an inch bigger. So that's 4 7/8 by 3 5/8. This is a really quick card to put together, and I am using a brand new stamp set to me. This is called Letter Board Messages. I just think it's really fun. While I love the greetings in here, we are going to be using a greeting from the Healing Hugs stamp set also, because I chose to make this a Get Well card. I'm going to use the hang in there, but you've also got your sparkle has not gone unnoticed. Not to spoil the ending, but everything is going to be okay. Just miss you, that's all. Thank you, and 7 billion smiles, and yours is the sweetest. We've got some great elements for this. Some little flowers, some leaves, some little sparkly galaxy-looking stars, little flowers, little hearts, and some little dots, along with a little bow that you would hang your picture on the wall with. So this is a really fun stamp set. I'm going to bring in my paper piercing mat and some Night of Navy ink, mint macaron ink, and crumb cake ink. The Get Well Soon from the Healing Hugs is inked up in Night of Navy, and I'm just going to stamp that on our inside layer. Then I'm going to bring in those cute little leaves and stamp those with mint macaron, and this is just to dress up the inside of our card. And as long as we are done with this, we can put it right inside with some of the liquid glue. The front of our card is going to be stamped with the frame in crumb cake ink. And then I've got the little bow that we would hang it on the wall with. And I didn't get that inked all the way up. Doggone it. There we go. And then on the inside of my frame, I want it to say hang in there. And I thought, oh, this would be a great card to send to a man that maybe just had knee surgery, because I know a lot of men having knee surgery lately. Knee surgery, or, you know, got this or that or the other thing replaced, or somebody in the hospital. I think it would just be a nice card for that. I am going to glue this down to the Night of Navy layer, and then we're going to wrap, whoops, we got one more thing to do. I forgot to mention, you need a scrap of crumb cake cardstock. I used the Seasonal Layers Thinlits for this particular card, again with the Adirondack chair. I think that's a great image for a masculine card. There's some other fabulous images in here as well. And I would run this through my Big Shot, and through the magic of TV, I already have it here. We're going to wrap this with our Night of Navy Baker's Twine. I'm just going to wrap it around here 3 times. And tie it in a knot. I generally don't like to tie bows for masculine cards. I don't know. I just don't want to take anybody's man card away with some frilly bows, right? We don't want to do that. If somebody needs a hang in there, they're already feeling bad enough. these a little trim. Then I'm going to move this down just a little bit. You can always do some adjusting after you get your baker's twine on your card. Okay, so I need to pop this up just a touch. And our mini dimensionals are perfect for this. I am going to put them right behind the arm of the chair where it is wide enough to accommodate a mini dimensional. Oops, I got two here. The perfect size for that. And then I want just a little bit of support on the back of my chair. So these mini dimensionals have a very wide border on that I hope nobody's throwing away, because you can certainly use that also. So I just cut a little sliver out of there, and I'm going to put it on one of these top panels. Do you guys find the backings for dimensionals all over your house? I know I do. I just found one in the garage the other day. Yeah, it was pretty funny. It followed me to the garage. Okay, there we go. And then I wanted to also pop this layer up. This just gives it a lot of dimension. Get your fingernail in the middle of these backings on the big ones to pop them off easier. It'll just kind of lift up that edge so you don't have to fight with it so much. And here we go. Isn't that a great card for a man? Hang in there, get well soon. I think this is perfect. All right, now I promised you another card. Let me get these ink pads out of the way so I don't drop my cards in them. You know how that can be. That is not fun at all. And here comes my other card. I used the same greeting, only on the front here. My frame is a bigger frame from the Letterboard Messages stamp set, so it's the bigger one. I stamped the leaves here, and this is in Tranquil Tide. And I also used the Nature's Poem Designer Series paper. Find that right here. This is a beautiful pack of double-sided Designer Series paper, all very beautifully color coordinated with kind of some very deep, rich fall colors. Love, love, love this paper called Nature's Poem. Used a little bit of that on the bottom, and then I brought in the Nature's Roots framelits. This is just a fabulous set of framelits. You can see on these leaves, this is embossed. These leaves are embossed. These two dies and this one emboss. Then we have the framelits that you can put over them to cut them out if you want. But because they only emboss, you don't have to cut them out. If you don't want to, you can just put them on your cards and emboss some leaves on the surface. I also used the Nature's Twine. This is a 4-pack of baker's twine that comes in Mint Macaron, Blackberry Bliss, Crumb Cake, and Groovy Guava. I cut it off and then I twirled it so that it would fray on the ends to give it some extra oomph on my card. And again, now I put the hang in there that I put on the front here on the inside, and a little 1/2" by 4" strip of Designer Series paper down here. This layer is 1 3/4 by 4. My front layer is 4 by 5 1/4, and I did use Tranquil Tide as my card base. So you've got two great ideas for a couple masculine cards, and if you wanted to, you could put a happy birthday greeting on here. It doesn't have to be get well. I just happen to want to stock up on my get well cards for the men in my life because, well, you never know what's going to happen. You'll find all of the details on my blog. The link will be under the YouTube video, so you can just click that link. It'll take you right to my blog, directly to this post, where you can find all the measurements, dimensions, ordering links for all of these products so you can check them out. And it is part of a blog hop with the Control Freaks. Thanks again for taking a little bit of time out of your day to spend with me. I really do appreciate it. If you would like to place an order to order any of these or other supplies, you can click right up here. You will find an ordering link that'll take you right to my blog. In the right-hand column, there's an online ordering button. Please subscribe to my blog so you don't miss anything I have coming up there. You'll find a subscription blank to just put your email address in the right-hand column on my blog. You'll also find a subscribe button down here. Subscribe to me on YouTube. You don't want to miss anything I have coming up. And use this hostess code when you are placing your online orders. This gets you some special perks with me. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.